Hello everyone, welcome back to your own YouTube channel LMH Education. In this video, I am going to tell you the answers of Science of Bridge course. This is of class 10, so let's start the video. The first question is, why in solar equipment concave mirror are used? So this is the first question. In this one you have to write any 5. So this one is the first question and the answer is, the concave mirror can absorb maximum sunlight which is incident on it to its focus, which carries very powerful thermal energy. Later on, this heat energy is converted into electrical energy which can be used further. Hence, concave mirrors are used in solar equipment. So, this is the answer of question number 1. Now, we'll move on to question number 2, in which you have to write the definition. The first one is of work. This is the work. You have to write the definition of work. So, work is the product of the component of the force in the direction of the displacement and the magnitude of this displacement. So, this is the answer of work, definition of work. Now, we will move on to next one. Next one is potential difference. So, potential difference is the difference in the amount of energy that charge carries have between 2 points in a circuit. This is the charge carriers. Charge carriers have between 2 points in a circuit. This is the answer of the potential difference. Now we will move on to next one, the energy. Energy is the capacity for doing work. It may exist in potential, kinetic, thermal, electrical, chemical, nuclear or various other forms. So in this way, 3 definitions are completed: energy, potential difference and the work. Now we will move on to question number 3, in which you have to write mirror formula. So the mirror formula is 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. This is the answer of mirror formula. This is a formula. Next one, we'll move on to next question. Next question is question number 4. What type of bond is present in saturated hydrocarbon? So, saturated hydrocarbons contain only single covalent bond. Only single covalent bond. And the next question is, which is the smallest hydrocarbon? So, methane CH4 is the smallest hydrocarbon. So, this is the answer of question number 4. You can pause the video and write the answer, or you can take the screenshot of this. Now, we will move on to question number next. Fifth one. What is the type of bulb attachment? So, the type of bulb attachment is parallel. Now, question number next is, in second part, you have to also write any 5 questions. So, we will start with question number 1. From the following figure, write the questions given below. Where object located? So, the answer is between the center and the focus. This is the answer, between the center and the focus. Next one is the appearance and the location of image. Inverted, magnified and real. This is the next one. Next is question number 2. Which gas of the fire extinguisher is released? So, fire extinguisher releases carbon dioxide gas. This is the carbon dioxide gas and you have to tell one of the properties and the use of such fire extinguisher. So, carbon dioxide gas is non-inflammable. Carbon dioxide gas does not support combustion. It displaces oxygen so that oxygen cannot come in contact with fire. Thus, carbon dioxide gas stops the supply of oxygen, thereby removing oxygen from the fire triangle. To extinguish fire, carbon dioxide gas is frequently used in laboratories and kitchens. So, this is the answer of question number 2, in which you have to tell about the gas which the fire extinguisher releases and you have to tell one of the property and the use of such fire extinguisher. So, in this way, this answer is completed. Now, we will move on to question number 3, in which you have to tell the difference between the kinetic energy and the potential energy. So, here are 3 differences between the kinetic energy and the potential energy. The first one is, the kinetic energy is the kind of energy present in a body due to the property of its motion. On the other hand, potential energy is a type of energy present in a body due to the property of its state. The second one is, in the head of the kinetic energy, it can be easily transferred from one body to another, whereas in case of potential energy, it is not transferable. Next, third one, the determining factors for kinetic energy are speed or velocity and mass, However, in the case of potential energy, the determining factors are height, distance and mass. So in this way, your question number 3, in which you have to write the difference between the kinetic energy and the potential energy, is completed. You can write 3 differences. You can write any 2 also. Next one is question number 4. From the following, write the rule of ray diagram. So the 3 rules. Rule 1 is, if incident ray parallel to the principal axis, then reflected ray comes from focus. Rule 2 is, if incident ray comes from focus and reflected ray is parallel to principal axis. And the rule 3 is, if the incident ray passes from the center, the reflected ray traces same path backward. So in this way, this answer is also completed, in which you have to write the rule of the ray diagram. Now next, question number 5. If 15 ohm, 20 ohm and 10 ohm are connected in parallel, these are the ohms. 15 ohm, 20 ohm and 10 ohm are connected in parallel, then calculate total resistance. You have to calculate the total resistance. So here R1 is 15 ohm, R2 is 20 ohm and R3 is 10 ohm. In this way, your 3 R's are given, R1, R2 and R3. Now, in parallel combination, 1 by equivalent resistance, you have to write like this: 1 by equivalent resistance is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is the formula. So you have to write this formula, and then accordingly, this is the equivalent resistance which is written over here. Now, next you have to write one by 15, here it is written, plus 1 by 20 in this way, plus 1 by 10. Now you will get next one. Here is 60. You have to write 4 plus 3 plus 6. Now you will get 13 by 60. And since this is 1 by resistance equivalent, so you have to convert it. Now this will reciprocate 60 by 13. This is, and now we will divide, you will get 4.6 ohm. So this is the answer, 4.6 ohm. Now in this way all answers are completed. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and if you want the answer of any other subject, then you can comment down in the comment section. I will provide you the same. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.